When deciding between a downhill bike and an enduro bike, it's essential to understand their key differences, strengths, and specific use cases to determine which option best suits your riding style and goals. Both bikes are designed for aggressive off-road riding, but they excel in different environments and types of terrain. We cover all of this in the following video. Enjoy! Downhill bikes are made for one thing: going fast downhill on steep, technical terrain. These bikes have around 200 m of suspension travel, both front and rear, to absorb significant impacts from jumps, drops, and rough terrain. They are highly specialized for descending, and their shape, often with a slack head angle and long wheelbase, helps with stability at high speeds. The dual crown forks, which are typical of downhill bikes, provide extra stiffness and durability, making these bikes perfect for high-speed racing and bike park sessions. Downhill bikes are great at handling extreme terrain and big stunts. For example, the Pivot Phoenix V5 and Santa Cruz V10 are made to tear through corners, offer excellent grip in technical sections, and give confidence with their stable, balanced frame designs. At bike parks like Whistler, many riders prefer downhill bikes for their superior capability when tackling advanced trails with jumps, drops, and rugged terrain. However, downhill bikes have limitations. They are not designed for pedaling efficiency or climbing. In fact, most downhill riders use chairlifts or shuttle vehicles to get to the top of the mountain. The bikes are typically around 35–40 pounds, and their components are geared toward maximizing downhill performance rather than versatility. If you exclusively enjoy bombing down steep trails or racing in downhill competitions, this could be the bike for you. Enduro bikes are a versatile option designed to handle uphill climbs and fast, technical descents. These bikes typically have suspension travel ranging between 150–180 m, offering a compromise between the ruggedness of a downhill bike and the climbing ability of a trail bike. Enduro bikes are popular among riders who want to tackle all mountain trails featuring a mix of climbs, descents, and technical sections. They are capable of pedaling uphill without sacrificing too much in terms of descending performance, making them perfect for all-day adventures on mountainous terrain. Compared to downhill bikes, enduro models have lighter frames of around 28–35 pounds, single crown forks, and more efficient drivetrain setups, allowing for easier climbs. In 2024, models like the YT Capra and the Specialized Enduro are pushing the boundaries of these bikes, offering advanced suspension systems that can handle rough terrain while remaining agile on climbs. One key difference between Enduro and DH bikes is the geometry. While Enduro bikes still have a slack head angle, usually between 63–66 degrees, it's not as extreme as a DH bike, making it easier to maneuver at lower speeds and on technical climbs. This versatility allows riders to tackle a wide range of terrain, from flowy single-track to gnarly descents, making enduro bikes a better choice for those seeking a well-rounded experience. When deciding between a downhill and enduro bike, the key differences come down to suspension travel, weight, geometry, fork design, and intended terrain. Downhill bikes, with up to 200 m of suspension travel, are optimized for absorbing massive impacts from jumps and drops. In comparison, enduro bikes offer 150–180 m, striking a balance between climbing and descending. Downhill bikes are heavier and built for descending only, making them ideal for shuttle or lift-accessed trails, whereas enduro bikes are lighter and capable of climbing efficiently. Geometry also sets them apart. Downhill bikes feature slacker head angles and longer wheelbases for high-speed stability. In comparison, enduro bikes have slightly steeper angles for improved maneuverability on both climbs and descents. Fork design follows a similar pattern. Dual crown forks on DH bikes offer more rigidity for bigger hits, while enduro bikes use single crown forks, enhancing agility across varied terrain. Finally, DH bikes shine in bike parks and racetracks focused purely on descending, while enduro bikes excel in all mountain terrain that requires both climbing and descending. If you like riding down steep trails and enjoy going really fast, consider a downhill bike. These bikes are built for maximum control at high speeds and on rugged trails. However, they could be better for uphill or flat trails because they're heavy and designed for downhill riding. On the other hand, if you want a bike that can handle different kinds of trails, including long climbs and fast descents, an enduro bike might be a better choice. These bikes are suitable for uphill and downhill riding, so they're great for all-day rides in hilly areas or races that have both uphill and downhill parts. If you love speed and challenging trails, a downhill bike is for you. But if you want a bike that can handle both uphill and downhill riding, go for an enduro bike. For most riders who like a mix of trails, an enduro bike is a better choice.